Welcome back to On the Branch.
We're fighting a chameleon.
Because, you know...
Because chameleon. I did that completely wrong. I butchered it. I'm sorry. It's so we don't get copyright claimed.
Yeah, you missed a comma in there.
Was it comma? I thought it was like comma.
Well, comma. It's a writing joke. You get it? Never mind. Moving on.
So, Amarith.
So, John.
What is the sickest you've ever been?
Well, that's actually an interesting story. The sickest I've ever been was 6 years ago. And, funnily enough, it was the time that I moved out of my dad's house into my grandmother's house.
You've lived with your grandma that long?
Yes.
It's been 6 years? Jeez.
It's been about 6 years, yeah.
Okay. I forget what this guy's weaknesses are, so I'm just gonna wing it.
It's one of those I only remember some of it. He doesn't actually have a weakness from what I remember.
Oh, he's gonna hit the wall and bring himself into it. Yep.
Or nope.
Or not.
I was living with my dad at the time, still at my current job, which is still technically my first job.
Wait, your current job was your first job?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because you had like one that you were doing at the same time.
Yeah, that was technically my second job that I got laid off from because they decided to pick up and fucking move.
Oh, I thought they just closed. Where did they move to?
Well, that's what I mean. They just fucking left. They left town.
Oh. Because they were that bad at a restaurant?
They were that bad.
Wanted them here?
Well, no, they just fucking left.
Sucks that bad at ownership?
Yeah, basically.
You can shit talk them. You're never going to work for them again.
I'm trying to get back to my topic, which you've originally gotten me on.
No.
I was basically flu sick, and I was sick like the entire day at work, and I'm one of those people like Jamie, who, even though I'm sick as fucking hell, I'll still work. I will put myself through that hell.
Yeah, I don't. I call out if I can. If I'm going to be miserable, I might as well be slightly less miserable at home.
And from what I remember, I was driving to my grandmother's house for some reason because I didn't want to go home because I was fucking annoyed with my dad about something. It was something really, really stupid. That's all I remember. So I called my grandmother and told her and my grandpa that I was heading over. I was really feeling sick, and I had to pull over to the side of the road and wait for them to come pick me up. Because I just sat there the rest of the time puking on the side of the road for about like 20 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing. Especially because you don't get sick very often.
No.
You are one of the lucky 1 in 4 people that is not symptomatic of any colds.
Or flu. For the most part.
For the most part.
But this was like the one time that the flu like actually hit me.
Yeah. You should, by the way, really start getting the vaccine. I was watching a thing on Yes, I was watching a thing on Freakonomics. I know what you say. Every time you get the flu vaccine, you get the flu.
I do.
But you should do it anyway, because that... See, it looks like a heart, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I didn't realize that as a kid, even. So, because...
Is it like the polio vaccine and all that? You're
right.
Saying, like...
Because you're a carrier. Because even though you're not symptomatic of being sick, you're a carrier. You're carrying it around and spreading it to people, probably more than anyone else, because you don't know you have it. So
except when
get your goddamn flu shot.
Except when I do figure out that I have it, I stop interacting with people.
Right, but how do you know you have it if you're not symptomatic of it? And two, you're not symptomatic until well after you've been contagious. You're contagious for a day or two before you're showing symptoms of any virus-borne illness. I don't think virus-borne is the right term. You know what I mean. Illness that is a virus.
I don't know. I don't know enough on the subject to really super comment on it.
I'm going to make you listen to an episode of Freakonomics, because I know you have all the time in the world to listen to things.
Oh yeah, just the most amount of time.
I'm in a giant robot right now.
Yes,
How cool is this?
Pretty fucking cool. But
8-year-old
anyway,
me is ecstatic
I didn't get to finish my story though. So I spent like the next 2 days at my grandmother's house, and then after that I ended up moving out of my dad's house to live with my grandmother because I couldn't stand my dad that much. And that was that. That's how I moved out of my house.
That's okay. None of us like your dad either.
I moved out of my dad's house, because I got sick.
Well,
That's basically what it boils
I'm glad
down
we got
to.
a twofer story right there.
Right?
So
Not often.
Yeah, so I have three that are kind of a tie with each other. I remember one time when I was a kid, I was maybe 10 years old, 8 or 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking home from school. It was the last day of the first semester. Like, Christmas break was starting the next day. Oh, I totally screwed this up.
Yep, you done goofed.
Yep. Oh, get hit.
There you go.
I need to get in the rhythm.
The rhythm of the night.
Yes.
Something morning
It's a
light.
Reebok or a Nike. So, look it up.
More references.
Look, yeah. Google, is this a Reebok or a Nike? It's funny. Trust us. So, walking home from school, perfectly fine. I got maybe 3 houses from my house, and this is a 1 mile trip from school to home. So maybe
5 minutes from home.
100 feet. 30 meters from my house. I just start feeling as sick as ever. I spent that entire winter break with pneumonia and the flu. What happened? I mean the whole 2 weeks. Oh, hey, plot's happening. Do we care?
Nah.
Okay, yeah. Look it up, people. It's been 20 years.
Zero's like, I'll fucking hit them from behind. You go.
Yeah, I'll go do all the easy stuff, and you do the hard work.
You smash your face into the front.
Yes. So, then I think, does he meet with me here, or was that it?
Yep.
Oh, he meets with me here. Here, let's change colors while he's talking to us.
Okay, bye.
So, not only that, but I got pink eye in the doctor's office to get prescribed antibiotics.
Because you're in the sick ward.
Right, because and it was just a regular doctor's office. It wasn't even an emergency room or anything.
Yeah, no, but you're still in the sick ward where
Right,
everyone's
where
sick.
all the other sick kids are who themselves have pink eye.
And everything else.
Yeah, it's pretty miserable.
Because that was also back in the times when people didn't really know how to cover their mouth correctly.
So,
and I'm not even saying to the point of, like covering it with your hand and stuff like that. I'm talking about like, sneezing into your elbow and stuff. What the things you're supposed to do.
yes. So I have to say, I said I got pink eye. I remember I was so sick I was delirious. We played this game Samant, which you have banned from this channel. We'll never play Samant on this channel.
It looks so fucking boring.
It is. You would love it.
No, I wouldn't.
So, my brother was at the end of it, and it takes a long time to play through the campaign of this game. It's something like 5 or 10 hours, especially when you're a kid and you don't know how to do anything.
And you're being told, take a break, it's time for lunch.
Yeah,
Shut the game off.
My mom wasn't like that. We were at my mom's house. This was after my parents had split. So I had to be at least 8 years old. But anyway, I remember just the eject button on a Super Nintendo. Hey, I'm looking at one right now.
Yep.
It was like so tantalizing. You just want to press it. And for fun, I would just press the eject button on the thing. And I was so delirious, I didn't connect the fact that a game was being played on that Super Nintendo. So maybe half an hour from winning this game, I reset the Super Nintendo and we lose all progress on it. And it's something all 3 of us have been working on. And keep in mind, I'm just laying on the couch sick as can be and everyone's mad at me. And I was like, what? Oh. Like, I realized it eventually.
After you did it.
Yeah. Still feel bad about that.
Man, Zero, you got your ass
Sorry,
fucking
bros.
captured that quick.
Yeah, he talks about what a badass he is. Like, I think, this is a scripted lose fight again. Why are all your fights scripted lose, Vile? Come on, hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and beat me up.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
So that was the first time I had gotten, like, really deathly ill.
Okay, second time.
The second time, because I've been pretty close 3 times to, like, actually potentially dying. The second time was when me and Jamie had our first apartment together. So we'd had roommates before. This was, like, a year into living with each other. I had just
how
gotten
nice
the
of him.
flu.
He moved you over to the left.
Yeah. I'd gotten the flu so badly that I just... and I was working because we were struggling and super poor. I remember coming from work and just, calling Jamie up and saying, please bring me home. But she was too sick to drive. I remember trekking it maybe a mile home thinking, well, she's going to feel bad if I die here. Because I was bitter. And then I got home and she was, as bad off as I was. So I get it. But damn, that was... I say it's bad times, but I have some of the best memories of my life from there. Just moving out and being super poor. Before you get sick of it, it's actually really nice.
So it's nice until you get sick of it, and then it fucking sucks.
Yes. But, like, I remember that was the winter while I was sick, because I ended up taking a few days off of work because I just couldn't go in. That's when we first beat Twilight Princess. It was just, you get some nostalgic feels, you know, for certain times of season, and so, like, even though it was, like, a horrible experience, I'm like, yeah, that was great. I would not trade that experience away for the world. So, the next time you're, like, deathly sick, kids, remember, you might fondly remember that someday.
Maybe. Unless you accidentally delete someone's save on Twilight Princess.
Oh, did you? Is that when you were sick? Is that what you did?
No.
Okay.
I just don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
I honestly don't remember really much of that game, aside from like a few choice bits here and there. That's why we wanted to play that when they did the HD re-release on the Wii U.
Oh, you mean when Amazon said no, you guys don't get to play this on your Let's Play?
Yeah, basically, because I had ordered it and it was supposed to be same day shipping, and it came to us like 5 days late. Yeah. And then we played it, and then half the video cut.
Oh, was it the video or the audio? I guess it doesn't matter.
The video cut. Because the video just like froze up. It was something with the computer or something. I don't know. It was being dumb. But yeah, me and Anik were trying to play that, and we still might play it. I mean, I would like to.
I don't know. I'm kind of against playing Nintendo published games in general, just until they get their themselves in order. I don't know why I shied away from saying get their shit in order, but I mean, you know how I feel. I know you don't want me to go into a diatribe, but the Nintendo Creators Program is like just the biggest crock of shit from a legal and moral standpoint.
Well, it's slowly going to be not able to be a thing that they do anymore.
Well, yeah.
With the whole new YouTube policies and all that stuff, and
yeah,
they are actually trying to help YouTube channels do their thing.
I would just like PewDiePie to sue them. Just sue Nintendo, PewDiePie. Get rid of this garbage. Make them stop.
He's not quite rich enough for that, I don't think.
Oh, that's true. It is Nintendo. Nintendo is hard to sue. People have done it before and
failed
crashed
miserably.
And burned.
Yeah, you don't just say, yeah, I'm just going to go sue Nintendo. It doesn't quite work like that, and it doesn't quite turn out well.
All right. Well, I'm going to take an intentional death on this giant spider real quick.
Because you don't think you can beat him?
So let me tell you about the time I literally almost died.
Why are you going to take an intentional death?
Because he hits hard, and he's going to hit me a lot in this fight, and I'd rather just start with a fresh life tank.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
No, it's not fun. But sometimes video games are serious business, Amarith, and it can't be all about fun. What do you think this is, a game?
I mean, yeah.
So the sickest I ever got...
Part 3.
Yeah.
Subsection 2.
I don't know if it was the flu. Sometimes I swear it was dysentery or cholera, because I think I got it from my work at the time.
You were shitting yourself that bad?
I was. I was losing so much fluid. Like, when I went to the doctor later, they said, you just need to power fluids. Like, just take home a big giant thing of Gatorade and don't stop drinking it. She said I could have potentially died at this situation. I thought I was going to at one point. Like, I was on the toilet in the middle of the night, poop out my butthole, liquid, and I started to pass out. Actually, I was just done. I just got done. And thank goodness, because the next part would have been way worse if I hadn't. And I started to pass out. Like, have you passed out from tiredness or exhaustion before, and, like, just you can't control it? Your consciousness is just slipping?
Yeah, that's, like, every night.
Oh, really? Like, from exhaustion?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just fall the fuck asleep because I'm just too tired.
That's right. You're weird and possibly narcoleptic.
Possibly. At least to some degree.
So yeah, I couldn't, like, sit up, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna lay on the floor, and I'm screaming at Jamie, and she doesn't hear me because she put earplugs in. I did not know that at the time. I thought, like, maybe she was super sick too, and I'm like, this is where I'm gonna die, on the goddamn toilet, and I was shouting, Jamie, I tried to throw a roll of toilet paper at her, and I couldn't, and I ended up, like, laying down on the floor. And I woke up 2 hours later on the floor of the bathroom.
Oh, Jesus.
And I just felt, like, just way better. So,
Well, that fixed itself.
Well, that was good timing. The story's over. Well, I mean, I had to go to the doctor, and, I don't even think they put me on antibiotics because they said it was viral.
Mm.
But, yeah, it was terrible. Next time on the ranch.
Something much better.